आप देख रहे हैं इंडिया प्राइम टीवी।
Which was the point of these stepwells. First and foremost, they were for water harvesting at a time when it wasn't so easy to just turn on a tap and get water. Many of them are located in the western states of India, Rajasthan, Haryana, Gujarat, but not just there. I've seen 200 now all over India. They are in so many states because everybody needed to reach the water. And the idea was that have to somehow get down those steep stairs and take off their clothes, dip in the water, leave their clothes, and hope, I mean, they have other clothes with them, but in the hopes that they will be blessed with a child, generally a male child. These were also very important stops, rest stops on caravan routes all throughout India. And you can see these both are in Gujarat, but when you're traveling in a caravan, you're a pilgrim, you need to be able to access water all the time. And these were places that people could stop for days if they needed to. They were important charitable contributions to the community, royal people, wealthy people. This was a way, they were very expensive things to create. If you decided to build a stepwell in your community, it obviously made you look like the most charitable ruler or person who would be absolutely, loved by the community.
Water. So these are the elements. That is us. That is today, in this day and date, when we talk about, when we are fractioned by so many thoughts, so many ideas, so many imaginary gods, what is the one thing that we possibly cannot live without? And these inverted temples are not
using a valley in a way that's important. But on the other hand, and I'm glad it's sheltering people, but if you have to live in a valley, that's not such a great thing. It means you don't have a house. And so it's kind of bittersweet. I don't know. I mean, when I see something like the stepwells in Gujarat, many of which are still being used as temples, I think that's great because it's continued this tradition. But at the same time, so many of them are functioning temples and are still terrible. So it seems like I can't come up with something that's completely hopeful. I mean, Torji, the whole idea of Torji, the whole idea of Durga Barvi, and the things that I showed at the end, that makes me hopeful that people will start thinking, what can we do with these? But just, I have to say that mainly my feeling, you're a very hopeful person, and even now you look very concerned for me, but yeah, I don't feel hopeful at all. I feel like things are falling fast.